Hi, this is Tin from Tech Rudranshi and we are learning PHP, and in this part I will teach you PayPal payment integration. So three thing is important today. First is login in PHP and create an account, and when you create an account you just put your username and password and then login, and you can upgrade your membership using web PayPal, right? So let's see. First, your database records. So I have a database which is learn code, and I have two tables which is membership and sign up. So let's click on sign up and see. uh, Currently our membership is 0, right? So 0 means you are not upgrade your membership ad, and when you click on a PayPal, this membership 0, uh, it should be updated to a 1, right? So let's click on PayPal and just put your PayPal username and password. So I'm putting my username and password and just log in. So review your payment 10.21 USD. Let's pay. So payment done, thanks, please wait. So membership upgraded. Now you can enjoy all video lesson, right? So when you refresh you can put your paid content here, anything you can put. It means your membership has been upgraded. And when you check your uh, sign up table in a database, right, at this time it's 0. So when you refresh, let's click on a sign up, so it's upgraded 1. And when you check your account of PayPal, so you will get 10.21 USD. So let's put your PayPal username and password, right? So let's put all at the rate gmail.com. This is my email ID of PayPal, and here is a password. So let's check notification. And here is the notification of the payment received. Just click here, and payment sent to this address, and this is my uh, PayPal email address, which is sandbox account, right? So we got a 10.21 USD in our PayPal account, and we have updated uh, records in a database. And also we show the paid and free content according to our membership, right? So let's sign out and let's create a new account. Just put it a username here. I'm putting stint, and here is the stint at the rate rathor.me, and here is the mobile number, whatever you will uh, right? And don't forget to put a plus sign, like a country code, right? And here is the password, and let's sign up. So thanks, stint registration successful. So let's log in, and here you need to put the username, and here is your password, and then login. So this account don't have didn't upgrade their account, so we need to upgrade one more time to test. And let's refresh. The user, another user which is stint, don't have didn't upgrade their membership. So let's click on again it here. So at this time it's not asking a username and password because we have saved. mm, and let's pay, and you can payment and thank you, please wait, and membership upgraded. And let's check in our database records. Let's sign up, and you can see this is two users already upgraded their membership, right? So it's pretty cool, and today we will write a code to build these things, right? So let's create a project in a htdoc. I will also give a link to download a code, right, in a video description, so you can directly download the complete project and run your project and test how it works, right? And if you wanted to write a code with me, let's create a project. So I have created a project which is a PayPal, which is this one, right? So let's drag this project and drop inside in our code editor, right? So I will open this project, and if you don't want to uh, just create a project, just give it any name. Just I'm giving PayPal, and let's open it. And you need to create a 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 files we need to create, right? So one by one we will see and how it works. I think this project is little bit bigger, right? Usually we make. So first is login.php. Let's see, login, create a login.php, and let's see, just drag and drop it here, right? Just zooming, and you can see this is the login, um, login.php, just only a login form. Just log out, and this is a username and password and login, right? Don't have an account and create account, right? Just login form, right? And we have added some conditions it here, we will understand in a minute, right? So I have a class which is account.php. So let's open that account.php, just drag and drop it here. And we have a, this is the account.php, so I have open account.php, and we also have a file which is db.php need to create, right? So let's drag and drop it here, and here is simply the connection of our database, right? So my database, just server name is localhost, username is root, and password is nothing because I'm using a localhost, and db name is learn code. So I will show you the db name. So db name is learn code, right? So learn code, and this is the class. db is a class, and this is the constructor, and db, another db is a function. And I have written the connection which we have made using this connection new mysqli, just little bit bigger it. I think you should already know about it, right? So let's close on db.php, and I have included here account, right? So I have created the object of the db here and written this.db, just this.db, and connection.db. I have called the method which is db, right? So this db is stored it here, which is a private, and I have created the function which is a login function. I'm not teaching you a line by line code, you need to write a code, uh, right? You can write a code. So this query, if you enter username or password, that's your choice. Means here you can put your email id like stint @rathod.me, and you can also put just only username. For that I will put this query, uh, right? And here I'm putting it a while loop to getting after entering the username, right, it will fetch all the records of that user, this password also. It will verify the password. So this function is here to verify, and this is the php version 7, I think, a function which is the password verify, and it will verify the password coming from DB, and next is your input password, which is here. Whatever you will type, it will encrypt and it will match to your DB when you while sign up, right? So after a login, right, we will sign up, right? So this just simply use just simply create an account, just store the username, email, mobile number, right, and password. So this function will do like that, right? So it will also check the if user is already exist, right? You can see if the user already exists, it will um, give an error message user is already exist. And this is for email exist. If email is already exist, it will show error message email is already exist here, right? It will show error messages. And on hash, it will generate the secure hash, right, password hashing, and this password we will store to here, right? This is the encrypted password which is more secure, right? And get a user info. This is return the all the information, passport, member, since member, activate, mobile number, all the records it will return, right? You can see. And this is the logout, just destroy the session. So we have seen account.php file, right? Don't worry, I will give you a uh, link to download the source code in a video description, right? So don't worry about that. So we've seen login.php. So let's see another signup.php also. Login and this sign up, right? Okay, this one, just drag and drop it here, sorry. And this is the sign up, just like that, right? So not too much, right? So this is the sign up form which I have put it here. So this is for when whatever you will type, and it will show all the field is required and email ID. When you enter, right, it will says at the rate like that, and enter, right? So mobile number, all the field required, right? So username Krishna is already exist, all the field, right? So here are the some little bit validations I have put, right? So I'll show you. Let's close it here, and let's see. So you can write a, or you also you can download the code, right? So login and login your account, right? So this is just simple login and sign up page, right? Login and sign up page is login and sign up, right? mm, so it's a simple code which I was showing you here, right? So next thing is when you log in and sign up, right, it here, put your username and password, just log in. So let's replace it 0, right? And refresh, right? So this is the dashboard.php, right? So let's close this one, let's close this one, and dashboard.php, because this is the dashboard.php. So I'll show you a dashboard.php, and put it here. So this is the simple and simple, right? So if user is not set, right, if you are not login, it will automatically redirect you to a login page here. This is the thing which I have made, right? If the session is not login, means username is not set in a session and is logged in is not, it means user is not login, it will redirect to login.php. And if the user is login, it will show this form, which is this one, right? So you can see, and here is the logout link, which is here, right? And this is if user membership equals to 0, means if you already, means this membership is 0, it will show you a button which is PayPal button, right? This is important, div id and btn PayPal, and here I have added the jQuery and the PayPal API checkout.js, right? This is the official uh, checkout.js file from a PayPal. It will provide us, right? And this is main.js. So let's see a main.js which we have uh, that's created by us. So let's drag and drop it here, right? So this is the code, right? So global PayPal. So most important thing you can let's remember that I will give a link to download the source code, but I will show you important things, right? So this is the sandbox and this is the production. So if you just copy this one and if you paste it this one, right? So this is production. When your site is live and you will put here in environment is production, means you can get the payment actual, right? So I'm testing as a sandbox, so I'm putting the sandbox. And how we can get these keys, right? These keys I will show you, right? Just wait in a minute. So this is the important how we'll get these keys. These two things you need to replace in this app, right? So let's go to let's put it PayPal dev developers, click it here and log in your account. Just I'm log out, I will show you in a minute again, right? Just log in and put your password, and you need to you need to click on my app and credential, and just scroll down and you need to create an app. Just click on create app, and here you need to type your app name, my app name. You can put your business name, anything, right, which is related to your business. You can give it any name, right? And you don't need to change anything and create an app. Just click it here. After clicking here it will create your app like this, right? I'm not creating, but you need to click here and it will create an app, right? Like this I'm showing my app which I have already created. So these are the 1 2 3 4 5 6 app I have created, right? And this is the learn code, right, which I am currently using it here, right? So you need to click one of them, and this is the client. Just copy this address, this client id, just copy and paste. This is the sandbox, put it sandbox means here, just copy and paste, and just click on live, and this is the client id. Just copy and paste. This is the production means live, which is this one. You need to paste that here, right? Control V and save it. And here is the total amount. You can put it 10 20 30 40 50 60, and here is the currency type, right? So when the successful payment, when means when you put your username and password it here of PayPal, and you uh, it means your PayPal payment has successfully done, right? Means here it will redirect to a pay.php, right? So we will see a pay.php. So let's go to our project, and here is the pay.php. Let's drag and drop it here. You don't need to change anything. Just in this app, just download the complete zip file and just replace this credential from PayPal, right? just just from here, right? It will work for you. So so just when we click it here and auto and payment has done, so it will redirect to pay.php. So we will see pay.php, which is this one, pay.php, right? So I have created the class which is PayPal express, which is PayPal express.php. So let's drag and drop PayPal express.php, is drag and drop it here. So this is the class, right? And here is simply just we have a connection and we have a pay method, right? So when we pay, so this username, transaction ID, amount, and status, right? So this is the another table of our database. So this is the membership. So username, transaction ID, amount, status, and transaction date, right? So just simply to store the user data in a database, which user already paid, uh, and what the payment status and what amount, right? And what is the transaction ID we need to store inside a database. So I have created this PayPalExpress.php, right, which is here. uh, so check the transaction ID is already exist or not, which is this one, transaction ID, right? So and update a membership. So this the three functions we have in this. Check the transaction ID, pay, right? So this class I have include inside a pay.php. This is the pay.php, and I have included and created the object of the payment it here, right? And these are the fields, right? So this transaction ID, status, right? So these are coming from it here, right? Transaction payment, the transaction ID, status, right? And type post and payment, right? uh, where is okay, transaction ID and payment we can send out manually 10.21, right? So this will store this value, transaction ID, status, and session. It's coming from the ajax, right? And the username is coming from the session, right? So these are stored inside a pay, right? So this function is coming from PayPalExpress.php, and it will, when it's true, right, it will update a membership, which update membership and membership of the user, which is current user of the session, right? So if yours you have a stored user transaction inside a database, you can also generate an invoice. You can generate a invoice and send generated invoice to their user's email ID, right? You can put a PHP mailer and any mail function it here to send the invoices it here. So when it is successful, it will redirect to a dashboard.php, right? It will say payment done, thanks, please wait. And it will redirect to a dashboard.php again, right? And we know that the dashboard.php, which is here, if the membership is 0, right? If the membership is 0, it will show, means membership is 0, sign up, membership is 0, it will show, it means your membership is not upgraded, right? Means you are using a free membership, right? So it will show a PayPal button, oh sorry, BTN PayPal. This ID is important because you need to put here, right? BTN PayPal. If you have a PayPal, you just need to replace it here, PayPal it here, right? So I think today I have teach you a lot more things it here. And if you have any questions and doubt in this script, you can write a comment. And don't forget to subscribe my channel to get such a great and awesome and cool thing from my channel. So I will always teach like this. So if you like, please subscribe my channel, and thanks for watching. Bye, take care.